Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, the US market continue to see some decline, but the futures are also negative. Asian markets, Japan is indicating larger decline as it was closed yesterday, but other market are also seeing decline in their respective market, but not to that extent. Uh, in fact, in near term, need to be watched is again CPI inflation number in the US, which is likely to come on 13, wherein month-on-month increase is expected at 0.2, and last last month it was 1%, but the year-on-year inflation is likely to be around 8.1, and last month it was 8.3. So the inflation continue to remain high. What is happening right now is that though the Fed continue to tighten the interest rate since last 6 months, but that is not getting reflected into the slowdown of the economy, and that is a bigger cause of concerns, and that's why quite possible that Fed continue to remain hawkish, and which continue to have some pressure on the market. So in India also, we are likely to see more of a declining to range bound market. Now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Looking towards Asian markets, I believe Nifty is likely to open on a negative net or some sort of a gap down opening at around 17,200 levels. Yesterday, we have seen a pullback rally and Nifty had just maintained a positive closing about the same levels. But looking towards the Asian markets, as of now, we are likely to witness some profit bookings at the higher level, which might take a Nifty towards 17,170 to 17,100 levels on the downside. If Nifty today maintains a negative closing below 17,100 levels, then major sell-off can be witnessed into the market, which might take a Nifty towards 17,000 to 16,800 levels on the downside gets open. Whereas on high side, the resistance is placed at 17,300 levels. Unless until it doesn't clear that cluster resistance level, we are not likely to witness some positive move into the market. So just stay light on your long positions, and whatever the positions you have carried with the strict stop losses. Coming towards the bank nifty, the bank nifty as of now it's trading about 39,200 levels, which gives some sort of a positive signs. But we are witnessing profit bookings at the higher levels. So for today intraday purpose, the support is placed at 38,840. Below that level, 38,500 levels can be seen. Whereas on higher side, the resistance is placed at 39,570 and 40,000 levels on the higher side. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, for today intraday purpose, 17,490, 17,270 will act as the immediate support levels. Whereas on high side, 17,820, 17,960 will remain the resistance level. The overall view on the market will be cautious as the selling can be witnessed at the higher side. So long positions should be avoided at the CMP. We are looking for a target of 17,000 and below that level, 16,800 levels will get open on the Nifty. I think that's it from my end. I requested with you guys to take a call forward.
Thank you, Swati. Good morning, everyone. So as per derivatives, the data front, we are seeing that as per Y positions, around 17,000 to 17,200 strike a heavy put at positions got added up in yesterday trading session, while on the monthly basis also 17,000 positions is acting as a strong support for the market. Against that, we are seeing that at 17,100 and 200 strike call at positions are also getting added up. So currently, as per the OI position, the view is a range bound between 17,000 to 17,200 strike. But if we look at it, the 17,300 and 400 strike, it is quite clear that the put right positions are getting unwinded at 17,300 to 500 strikes. So once if in today's session, if Nifty also goes above 17,300 level, then there would be not much of the strength to hold on the higher level because the put right positions are getting unwinded. Against that, we are seeing the call right positions are getting added up at 17,300 and 400 strike. So this seems to be quite cautious sign for the market. Once if in today's session or in next 1 to 2 trading session, if Nifty goes below 17,000 to 16,900 level, then we might see some sell-off in the market, which might drag Nifty towards 16,800 to 16,500 level. Continuously we are seeing that they from last 3 to 4 trading session that Nifty is opening on a gap down note, but again a pullback is being witnessed on the higher level. So the view is a range bound, but currently we might witness some sell off in next 1 to 2 trading session. As per the India Wix, also we are seeing that India Wix is continuously trading around 20 level. Yesterday also India Wix increased by 4%. So volatility likely to remain high till the India Wix stays above 18 level. So we should hold a long position with the strict stop losses. And once if Nifty goes below 17,000 on a daily basis and closing views below 17,000 striker, then we can see some sell-off and longs should be exited at that point of time. Currently in yesterday's session, we have seen that auto and pharma sector have witnessed some selling pressure, and we expect that selling to likely to continue in today's session also from the auto sector. Auto sector currently looks bit negative for next 1 to 2 trading sessions, so you should keep watch on the auto counters for sector for some sell-off for positions. Currently, as for the fresh short position, we're expecting the TVS Motor and Aisha Motor to see some negative bias in today's trading session. Thank you.
Good morning. The retail vehicle sales have been strong during the period of Navratri. This was a press release given by FADA, which is a Federation of Automotive Dealers Association. This was the first Navratri after a gap of 2 years when there was no COVID restriction. Year-on-year growth was good for all categories, which was on a low base of last year. Commercial vehicles grew 48% during the Navratri period, passenger vehicles 70%. Monthly numbers for September have been in line with these growth rates for these two categories. However, for two-wheelers, three-wheelers and tractors, the growth for September month was more of flattish or just small growth of single digit. While during the Navratri days, this growth has picked up. For two-wheelers, the growth was 52%, three-wheelers 115% and tractors 58%. The positive trend is likely to continue this till Diwali. This will be seen positively by the markets, and we expect two-wheeler stocks in particular to see positive reaction. Whether this momentum can sustain in November and December also is a question mark. But we think that after 4 years of decline and subdued demand environment, there is a good possibility that this momentum can continue in coming months as well. So if at all there is any weakness because of overall markets, then one can look at accumulating two-wheeler stocks. On hotels also, the update for September month is that seasonally the August is a weak month because of heavy monsoon and less travel. The hotel industry's performance has bounced back in September with an estimated 65% kind of occupancy rate across the country, which is 4% higher than August. And this level of 65% is comparable to the pre-COVID level of September 2019. So this is positive for hotel stocks. Thank you.
Good morning. TCS had posted its result yesterday, and the company has posted ahead of expectation set of numbers for the quarter, with CCQOQ revenue growth coming in at 4% versus expectation of 3.54%. EBIT margins expanded by 90 bips Q on Q and came at 24%. Deal win stands majorly intact in Q2 and came in at $8.1 billion versus $8.2 billion last quarter. Attrition inched up a little for the quarter and came in at 21.5%. However, management indicates attrition should moderate in H2. Management indicates supply side pressures is to ease out in H2 FY23 and expects Q3 to be a seasonal nearly normal quarter. For FY24, management has not given any outlook on demand environment. Outlook is marginally positive for the company. Stock is trading at 24.5 times FY24 EPS. Infosys is to post results tomorrow, and CC revenue growth is expected to come in at 4.8%. EBIT margin is expected to improve to 21% versus last quarter of 19.9%. The company had last quarter upgraded the revenue guidance to 14 to 16%, and on margin front, the guidance was 21 to 23%, wherein the management had indicated to be on the lower end of the operating margin guidance. So any update on this is the key thing to watch out for. Other than this, the board will consider buyback of shares. Last time, the company has done the buyback through market purchase route. So this is majorly neutral to the company. Mindtree is to post results tomorrow, and CC revenue growth is expected to come in at 5.2%. EBIT margins is expected to come in at 8.2% versus last quarter of 19.2%. The company will have wage hike impact in this quarter. Key thing to watch out for would be the demand environment for H2 FY23, as management had last quarter indicated that they remain cautiously positive for H2, and how the demand is shaping for FY24 is also one of the things to watch out for in that result, and any change in the sustainability of EBITDA margin of 20%. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. India Cements has sold its limestone bearing land at Powai in Madhya Pradesh to JSW Cement for a total consideration of rupees 477 crores. The company has a debt of around 3,100 crores. So this could mean a 15% reduction if the proceeds are used for debt repayment. This is positive for the company. Apart from this, JSW Steel reported its volume numbers for the quarter, wherein consolidated crude steel production stood at 5.68 million ton, down by 3% sequentially, but up by 12% on a year-on-year basis. Production was down sequentially due to extended maintenance shutdowns and lower capacity utilization in India due to supply and logistics constraints in sourcing of iron ore, and also there was steep decline in export volumes during the quarter. This is neutral for the company. Thank you.
Good morning. Bajaj Auto is expected to announce its result on Friday, that is 14th of October. The volume for Q2 came in at 11.51 lakhs, which grew by 23% sequentially, but was flat around 0.6% on a YOY basis. The revenue for Q2 is expected to grow around 13.5% on a YOY basis and 24% sequentially, mainly due to a lower base, and as chip shortages issue has impacted production but is gradually improving. The domestic demand is also decent, while exports have been posing a challenge for the company. Gross margin is expected to be around the same range of 27.5%. EBITDA margin is expected to be around 16.8%, which will see a marginal growth of 80 bips on a YOY basis and 60 bips on sequentially, mainly driven by price hikes, a weak USD INR, and operating leverage. The entire benefit of a correction in the RM cost and a weaker USD INR will reflect in the third quarter of FY23. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, Panacea Biotech has got one large order from UNICEF of around 1,040 crores, but to be executed over a period of next 5 years, that is 2023 to 2027. So hardly any 200 crores order it is, so which is to be supplied over a period of time. So positive for the company. Apart from that, Hero Motocorp has said disclose the prices of the and booking amount of the new electric two-wheeler which they have launched Vida V1, and there are two variants to it, and one is Vida 1 Plus, which will be priced at 1,45,000, and another is Vida 1 Pro, which will be priced at 159, and the booking amount is 2,499. Prices of the vehicle are more of in line with what is available in the market. Hero will benefit from the large network which has selling network across the country, which it has. So the prices are reasonable, and Vida one should get a good response from the market. So now request technical team to take, commodity team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today also we expect gold silver prices to correct. Gold prices is expected to test 50,750 to 51,500 on the lower end. So any pullback till 51,000, 51,100, one should sell and maintain a stop loss of 51,280. Prices are expected to cool off. Silver too, we expect a weakness below 59,400. So any pullback should be used as a selling point. Prices can test 58,000 on lower end. Crude we expect prices to correct till 7,400 to 7,350. One can sell as long as it is sustaining below 75.40. So any pullback to 75.40, one can sell with a stop loss 76.30. Natural gas, we might see that it tests the level of 530 on lower end, which is a good support area, and a pullback could be witnessed from there. And however, should be in a range from 530 to 555. So again on 555, there could be a selling opportunity, and one can maintain a stop loss of 562. Yesterday we had seen in metal pack copper being holding on very strongly. So if sustains 655, 54 levels, then pullback may be witnessed till 660, 662. So profit taking, however, from the higher end, profit taking is advisable. So one should book profits on the higher end. Zinc, we might see a pullback till 277. Then again, selling pressure should be witnessed. So selling on rise is recommended to zinc. Prices can test 272, 270 levels on lower end. That's it from me. I'll ask Ria to give a views.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So, on the currency front, the UK bond yields have again started to shoot up. This is an account of that the market are again dumping the UK assets indicating the concerns that right now there is with respect to the current government fiscal policies. Though Bank of England had started its emergency measures in order to get the yields under control, it is still not able to curtail the risk sentiment into the UK economy altogether. Thus, even though the measures will continue till October 14, I think Bank of England would be more working towards the calming the market, but a long term measure will be needed in order to get the risky sentiment under handled. If you look at the UK bond market, uh, the 10-year itself has shooted up above the level of 4.45. On the dollar, if you look at the dollar index, it has again started its bullish momentum. I think if you this was majorly fueled by the strong employment numbers, and also there is CPI figures that is about to be released on Thursday, and it is most likely will show a decline from 8.3 to 8.1%. However, core rate is estimated to be to come on the higher side, mainly driven by the housing cost and recreation prices. Overall, all these factors will definitely, is fueling another 75 bips rate hike for the November. Even the Fed minutes are due to be released, and the communication that the Fed will convey into the Fed minutes and the following days up until the FOMC meet will definitely escalate the dollar index towards the highs of 114, 114.5. So view on the dollar index is that it will continue to remain strong. On the euro, there is no major market moving data releases on the eurozone. However, the concern with respect to their energy crisis and with the winter approaching still remains on the as a center point, and definitely the steps that will be taken there by the governments would uh, decide the momentum of the euro in today's session. For the Indian rupee, we saw a quite appreciative move. This is an account because of the intervention by the RBI. Since yesterday, the US banks were closed. It was the right time for the RBI to intervene into the market, and due to the intervention, we had seen rupee again heading towards 82.50. On the larger side, on the broader viewpoint, 80 to 30 will remain a very strong support into the Indian rupee, and uh, 83 will be the resistance. I think once the rupee gives a breakout to the high of 82.58, it will head towards 82.85 in today's session, and thus one can go long, keeping the SL at 82.30. For the other pairs, we are seeing quite a volatile momentum into the euro and pound, but it overall trend remains weak. One can go short into the euro INR below the level of 79.87 for a target of 79.56. You can keep SL at 80.15. For the GBP INR also, you can go short below the level of 91.10 for a target of 90.70, 90.64 by keeping the SL at around 91.35. So these are the strategies for today. Thank you.